What is up, gang? It is I, Carlton Flowers, your crypto pro.
Yay!
And today we need to discuss a project that I told you guys about a long time ago, and that is SwiftCoin. And we're on the one-day chart, and as you can see, it's going vertical. So we are nearly at the top of this one-day candle, and this is fun to watch when you hold a bag. All right, before I get into the meat of this and tell you what's happening, this is definitely not to be taken as financial advice. Be careful, guys. You can lose your butts in crypto. Think before you act, and don't look for all of the answers and predictions from YouTubers, because we really don't know with all authority of what's going to happen. We don't have any crystal balls here, all right? So here it is. We're going straight up in the air, and it's probably going to go higher. I'm kind of liking this, and the reason why I think it is going to go higher, certain reasons. Well, first of all, look at the stochastic. Do you see this? What direction are these stochastic oscillators pointing? That would be straight up. This is not even an overbought zone yet. We're still at the 50 line, okay? We're about right at the 50 line. The slow line is touching on the 50. The fast line, the blue one, is diverging away from the slow line, which kind of confirms momentum. And then looking at the oscillators down below, you can see it here too. Massive divergence of the fast line and the slow line, and a big, fat, green, solid bar growing on the histogram like a weed. If we dial it back to the 4 hour, we're just touching into the overbought zone, but it's kind of building. It's kind of stair-stepping here, maybe leveling off a little bit. Looking at the 1 hour, this is strong. When you see the stochastic touch on overbought and then correct, but then go right back up again, and then correct, then go right back up again, then correct, and for the fourth time, opening up wide, you know the situation is serious. It can stay up here for quite some time until this move is over, as we just eclipsed 1.8 cents. So let's go back to the 1 day, and we can clearly see, guys, and this is exciting. Congratulations to everybody who listened as we're at the top of that candle. Congratulations to those who listened and bought, as we have now eclipsed the previous all-time high that was around 14 cents. So what is going to happen is we're going to create new market structure, just like we did the last time. I tell you this every single time, that after a major pump, you find a new base and you create market structure. So we had this pump, and then after that, we correct down. We find a base and we bounce around and we create market structure where we're just not hanging out there off of a cliff. So we can see that market structure was created by the top of the previous run. Now look at the previous run. It ended right there. And guess what? That line became the base of support. Market structure. So what do you think is going to happen next, boys and girls? Well, I'll tell you what's probably going to happen next. We're going to find market structure from the previous all-time high, and that's going to be your new base level. And so price is going to pump and it's going to dump, but as this goes up and down violently, now it's coming down. We're going to come back down. We're going to find support, and this is going to be our new base. This is structure. Remember that. Write that down. Market structure. Now, for those of you who don't know, I started buying SwiftCoin when it was at 0.02 of a cent. We are nearly, 10x up from that point, so that's kind of nice. It's fun when you're sitting on something that blasts off 10x. Now, let's look at the tokenomics and then what the heck this thing is all about. And then I will answer a question that many of you have been asking me in the Telegram group. And then I've got good news for the members and those of you who are thinking about joining. And for the 5 that filled out the registration form and never joined, I'm going to show you what you're missing out on that the members benefited from before for the serious group. That are paying me to do the research to dig up stuff like SwiftCoin. All right. So let's go to the tokenomics of this sucker. And here we are on CoinGecko, where we see that the market cap is 148 million. That's pretty strong. This thing was listed on Coinbase, what, a year or two ago. I owned it on Binance in 2017. That's when I first bought it. When it moved from 1/100th of a cent to 2/100ths of a cent, I said, I'm going to buy it. So I started buying it, swing trading it. I sold out after the first run, bought back in, doubled down, and I've been, just kind of watching it ever since. Now, we see 24-hour trading volume exploding. This is just phenomenal. I love to see this. Nearly $100 million traded. Another nice thing about the tokenomics that I see here is the total supply is 10 billion. Circulating is nearly 9 billion. So there's not much left to dilute the price and bring it down. When you want to know how long it takes for the total supply to be leaked out into the circulating supply, you look at the emissions rate. That's found on the white paper. So in other words, they'll say something like, we're going to unleash 1 million tokens a month over the next 5 years until the total supply has been drained and it's all circulating. As they sell those tokens into the market, they'll use that money to pay for business expenses, marketing, employees, research, what have you. Everything that goes into running a crypto project, that's where that money goes. Web development, programming, all of that good stuff. Now, let's look at what the heck SwiftCoin does. Now, way back when I first bought it, I bought it because I looked at the app and I thought, this is fantastic. And I was going to use the app until Gary the Grimslin, okay, I can't even say it right. Gary the Gremlin Gensler, the scumbag regulator. Okay, scumbag regulator Gary Gensler chased away many of the crypto projects out of the United States. Actually, he eliminated our ability as U.S. citizens to invest in them as he forced them into being delisted from U.S. approved exchanges. I was very upset. He also blocked our access to the SwiftCoin app, which I'm thinking this will be coming back and we should be able to use it, and I will. So let's look and see what this thing actually is all about. All right. So it says here we got a one-stop cross-chain, a cross-chain. Well, that's kind of cool. There's the link to download the mobile app, and let's read about what it does. Okay, so it started in 2017. That's when I first discovered it right off the bat. And it has 800 cryptocurrencies that are available for trading on the platform, swapping, all right? There are 50 blockchains that SwiftCoin has access to. Okay, now what else does it do? There's several different things. You got the app, which I think is a very nice app. And to have all of those projects listed, this is functionality. So here's some of the different blockchains that are featured on the app. All right, let's scroll on down. And then we can kind of see what the app looks like. I like the look of it. I like the way that it works. It minimizes the fees for trading. That's a big benefit because gas fees can get ridiculous. It has the ability to bridge chains, okay? What that means is here, look at this picture that they have drawn. When you own a coin and it is on the Binance Smart Chain and you want to swap that for SwiftCoin, which is an ERC20 coin, it's on Ethereum, those chains don't match. And so you've got to convert or wrap the Binance coins to be traded in terms of ERC20 on that blockchain. And then after the conversion is done, then you can swap. And so what SwiftCoin can do, what the app can do, is to bridge these two chains. Okay, so you have that ability to swap tokens that are not on matching blockchains, and they claim that they can lower the fees in doing so. That's very important. So oops, I didn't mean to click on that. Let's go back and scroll on down. So there's the Swift all-chain bridge. It talks more about bridging. And then here are some of the new cryptos that are listed. They've got an airdrop giveaway that's going on and lots of other fun stuff. There's a lot to see here, guys. A whole lot to see here. But they do have all of the major blockchains that are included on this app. Now, let's see if I can find the one news that had me really excited. We got all of this stuff going on here. Scrolling on down, one thing that Digibyte, that's an old coin that I had swing traded a lot during the 2017 bull run that we were prevented from having access to. You got Harmony on here that they're displaying. So there's a lot of good coins. There's a lot of good stuff that you can access here using the app, and I like it. I really like it. Now, here's a big one. Here you go. This is why I can't wait until this app gets unlocked for U.S. use again. We're thrilled to announce that the Caspa network, holy mackerel, that's the wrong sound. The Caspa network, that's the one I wanted to use, sorry about that. Okay, so Caspa network is coming to the SwiftCoin app, and that means you also will get the KRC20 tokens. So all of these KRC memes, you're going to be able to swap them using this app, which is going to be a lot easier to do than using the KRC20 trading bot on Telegram or having to connect to all of the different weird sites and hot wallets and all of that. You'll be able to do it right within the app. Guys, that's big. That's big. I am looking forward to that. I cannot wait for that to happen. So scrolling on down, we got other various announcements and news, but that was I was most excited about the KRC20 and the inclusion of the Caspa blockchain, which is the only blockchain, by the way, that has solved the blockchain trilemma. All right, so enough of that. Let's go back here. You can read more information here on the CoinGecko site. And I've heard stories, rumors that SwiftCoin might soon be integrating some AI aspects into the platform. So that means, that answers another question. People are wondering, well, what are your AI picks? Projects that are implementing AI. Well, this is going to be one of them. All right, so let's jump back to the chart and see where we are. It looks like price is starting to correct now. So the fun is still going on. Now we're at 17 cents. So my lovely little bag, and I only bought a couple $100 worth. That's all. I started out with a couple $100, and as I look on, I think I've got like 100,000 of this. So that's $1,750 worth right now. Now, if you want to be a hot dog like me and try to time the market, which is dangerous, you might sell at this top and wait and let it correct. Like if it can push back up here, I'm going to sell and let it come back down to market structure and buy it back again. Okay? But that's advanced. The best way to do this, the easiest way to play this is to let it sit and just let it simmer, okay, and wait till the bull market peak to get out. This is a safe play. Coinbase has already vetted this project. It's on a US approved exchange that is trustworthy. So for the newbies, this is something that you can invest into. I wouldn't suggest aping in now, because the rule is never buy into a run. If it's already run, you're too late. So this one got beyond you. Now, if you want to do another fun one and get a 10x, and you want to be on the front end of that, you can join the paid group. So in the paid group, I give you all of my research of the projects that I dig up that I think have the capability of pumping 10x, 50x, or even 100x. And as you know, I'm that guy who bought Caspa at 0.0015 and then stopped my swing trading and went all in at 0.004. I had spent about $400 in change, and that bag is now worth $14,000. and I'm holding on to this until it hits at least 10 bucks. I'm going to cash out for 7 figures at the bull market peak. So some of you want to be able to do that. Well, you can. You can get that information from me in the paid group, and I'll be waiting for you. It's 50 USDT per month. If you join now, I'll let you ride for the rest of November. November, what the heck am I saying? I'll let you ride for the rest of January free, and you'll get all of February for that 50 bucks. Now, there's another project that I'll go ahead and show you that blew up 10x, and that was XCN, and a lot of you missed it. I have a very small XCN bag. Unfortunately, I sold it 2 pumps ago, like a year ago. I had 100,000 of this, and I let it all go. But that's okay, because it's going to do everything I just explained to you that SwiftCoin is about to do. And I'll let you look at this chart and tell me what you notice, and post in the comments what you learned and what you think XCN is going to do based on what I taught you and the fancy 2 words that I gave you about the price chart. And then for you hot doggers out there that you want the next one that hasn't blown up yet, join the paid group and you'll get all the updates. I post about this stuff every day in the private group on Telegram, and they get all the info and the intel. My nephew, Jeffrey Flowers, the Nephew Crypto Pro, is in the paid group. Congratulations to him. And he has just jumped on 2 of the projects that I mentioned in the paid group. We got Maurice in the paid group that jumped on a couple of the projects that I just unleashed. We've got Burn. He's a degenerate who jumped on Degen when I gave out the alert for that. We got JT, the biggest hot dogger out there, who does a lot of fancy swing trading, who is an expert at day trading on Solana memes. He's in the pay group, and you get to hear everything he does, where you can find out how he's earning about 1 Sol a day, 1 Solana a day by swing trading. A lot of these Solana memes. So we're waiting for you. That's all I got for this one. This is Carlton, and you better like, subscribe, tick the bell, do all that good stuff, because you don't want to miss out on the information that I have coming, because this is the bull market. That's all we got for now, kids. This is Carlton, and I am out.